Hey guys, last video in the closing cost and what's included in the series. Um, we have already talked about lender fees, realtor fees, and third party fees such as title fees um, and government fees. Today we're going to finish it up by talking a little bit about prepaid items and escrow account funds and anything that you put into the loan to adjust your interest rate, discount points. So all right, let's get right into it so that I can make this quick and not take up too much of your time. We'll start with prepaid fees. Prepaids are going to be your interest and your homeowner's insurance. So everyone has a choice of who they use for insurance. Whoever you use will give you your quote. We'll use that quote to request your insurance declarations page in your binder. That is due 12 months are due up front when you close. And we'll talk about the escrow part of it in just a minute. But at least 12 months are going to be due up front. So those are included in your closing costs. So if you go out and get a quote for an insurance policy that is $2,000, then you're going to have $2,000 added to closing costs because you're going to bring that to closing to pay for that policy. Um, so a little bit to do with that, and also moving on to the next topic, which is your escrow account. Um, so you're going to pay the $2,000 up front, and then you're going to set up an escrow account. Different companies have different ways of doing this. We usually set up 2 months reserves for this, meaning that we will take the $2,000 plus 2 months of what that payment would be. So you would take 2,000 divided by 12, and that would be your monthly payment on your insurance, and you add that 2 months into what you would bring to the closing table. You also may have some property taxes that you have to pay. You will definitely set up a escrow account unless you're waiving escrows for property taxes. Some people find it easier to pay escrows on their own. I find that more people prefer that the mortgage company pays those for you, though. So that is another couple of months of insurance, or if it's due soon, you may have to pay all of that up front if the seller is not paying the taxes. And then if you have any mortgage insurance, then there may be an escrow account set up for the mortgage insurance as well. One other thing that can be added to your closing cost are your discount points. If you were to buy down your rate, um, then that can be added to your closing cost. Um, if you were using a buy down, which is popular, those are paid by the seller, so they'll be moved to the seller side and won't be adjusted for you. So that brings us to kind of the end there. When you get your closing disclosure, typically, well, we'll just say we'll use the TRID days. So 3 days before closing, you have to get a closing disclosure. So all these fees will be listed out on the closing disclosure, and that will make up your total closing cost. Um, and then any seller credits that you get will be subtracted from that, and then that would be your cash to close number. Um, so I know some of that's a little complicated, but if you have any questions about how that all breaks down, give me a call, 251-591-7003. Kenny Nelson, Embrace Home Loans. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.